Hello viewers! Today we're basically cooking a recipe which is called chickpeas curry.
And in Tamil you can call it Kadalai Curry.
Kadalai curry, it's very beneficial and has a lot of proteins in it.
The chickpeas contain a lot of protein.
The chickpeas contains a lot of proteins, and guys, let me say something for you. If you're new to our channel, make sure to click the red subscribe button
and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Ding ding.
Okay, for you to be updated and to be the first one to watch our videos. So now, let's go cook.
She's out for miles.
So friends, we are going to prepare the chickpeas curry right now. So let's get into the ingredients.
But you can call this in Tamil Kadalai Curry. And we have these chickpeas right here. And we soaked it in water for 12 hours. So it can be extra soft for the curry. And we also boiled it too. And over here, we have these other chickpeas that we have separately. So we can mash for the curry for the thickness of the curry. So we're going to do it later. But right now, let's go into making the curry. So now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. But any other oil is optional. So you can use any other oil. So after the oil heats up, then add 1 piece of cinnamon. Next, we are going to add 3 cloves. And then we're going to add 3 pieces of cardamom. And then 1 bay leaf. And then lastly is 1 teaspoon of fennel seed. Then stir frying it really good. Next, you want to add 1 onion cut into pieces. Next is 2 green chilies cut into like half. Next is 2 red dry chilies, which is cut into pieces. And now you want to add 2 sets of curry leaves. Now stir frying it good and make sure everything comes together. And when you're cooking this, you might realize the smell, and the smell is really unique. When you're frying it, remember that the onion has to turn goldish brown, like that kind of color. So that means it's frying good, so keep on frying it. Now at the same time that we're frying this, we want to grind the coconut flour, the grated coconut, and also the tomato, which is 2. So now we're going to add and grind all of those. So we're going to grind 2 tablespoons of fresh grated coconut. So gently add that in. Then you want to add about 2 tomatoes that cut into pieces. Now let's go into grinding it. So we finally grinded the grated coconut and the tomatoes into fine paste. So now let's go and check if the onions are ready and fried. Now the onions are fried good. So now we're going to add the ginger garlic paste which we made fresh, and it's 2 tablespoons. So add that in. And then start frying it good.
Fry all the ingredients together and mix it
properly.
Yes, mix it properly and fry it.
Now you want to fry and mix it properly so everything comes together. Now you should add the grated coconut and the tomato paste that we grinded before and showed you. And add that carefully in.
Make sure everything fries and mixes together.
So now you want to start mixing it. So now you want to add 1 teaspoon of salt. Right over here we have 1 teaspoon. So now we're going to add that in. Because you want to add 1 teaspoon because when we were boiling the chickpeas, we already added a half teaspoon. So now we're going to add 1 teaspoon. And you can notice that when you're mixing everything together, the paste that we made with the grated coconut and the tomato, it's kind of changing color to an orange, red, like that color. and it looks really amazing. Now we're going to add 3 teaspoons of curry powder, and we don't have to add turmeric powder, chili powder and coriander powder because we already mixed it with the curry powder, so we don't need to add it separately. Now start frying it and mixing it very well. Now you should add 300 milliliters of water. And now you should start mixing everything together well and properly.
Make sure all the ingredients come together. You see, now we added the water, right?
Yes.
It became a little bit of a water sensation, you see?
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, okay.
So now we're gonna add the chickpeas, but a little reminder, we soaked it in water for 12 hours so it's extra soft. So I'm gonna show you that it can be easily like squished and like, it became like more soft and like that. So now we're gonna add the chickpeas. Now you should mix it properly, and this is really like making a unique smell. So remember the chickpeas that I told you that we're gonna keep for later? Well, we're actually gonna mash it because
if you add this in with the mashed chickpeas into the pot that we have here, it becomes more thickened and more like the thick flavor.
So now we're gonna mash it.
Mash it really good.
Now keep on mashing it and we're almost done. So now we're gonna add it into the pot.
Okay,
now
so
add the mashed chickpeas that we mashed before.
Oh wait, I forgot to say something. So now I will say it. Okay guys, so this contains a lot of protein and you can be eating this with a lot of dishes and food such as rice, chapati, dosa and roti.
Yeah, and remember there's a lot of varieties of making this curry, but we make it this way. Now start mixing everything properly. And you can see when we added the mashed chickpeas, the curry is more thick and like, it smells even more better.
Yes, it smells more delicious.
Next we're going to be adding for the smell is cumin seed powder, which is about like half teaspoon. So we're done. Now start mixing it properly.
We are also going to add in the butter soon, and the reason we're going to add the butter is because we want the creamy and moisture texture for this food and curry.
So now you should add that in. Now you should start mixing it properly so everything comes together. And this recipe is almost finished. So after you add the butter, you have to wait about like 5 minutes, like 5 to 6 minutes. And after 5 minutes, you want to add ghee, which is 1 teaspoon. So then add that in.
It's stuck onto the spoon, so you should like peel it off, yeah. Okay. And then mix everything together. Make sure the ghee comes in with all the ingredients.
And the ghee is optional. So you can put it if you want. So after we add the butter, we waited 5 minutes, then we add the ghee. So now we're going to sprinkle coriander leaves. So now the smell is more better and the taste will be great after we add the coriander leaves.
Now keep on mixing it really good, but we're going to mix it soon.
So about now.
Okay.
That smells fantastic. Now this is finished and now let's take it out.
So now this chickpea curry is looking fantastic and ready.
And it's finished and you can call it in Tamil Kadalai Curry.
So you see this Kadalai curry, we have roti near it because we can eat it as a side curry, and also this is a lot of protein and other nutrients. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this recipe and we'll try it out.
So we'll see you in the next video.
Until then, bye!